Okay. What I need to do is edit and put these videos together, but I also don't feel like I don't want to do that right now, and I don't feel like I should, or it's not something that I feel like is a priority right now, so hopefully y'all don't mind just watching these videos in two parts sometimes. Um, I didn't want to say goodbye like that. I just, the video ended. But, yeah, so day one has been enlightening, and I am a slow processor, so sometimes it takes a while for for just my mind to clear. I mean, I think that's for all of us, and so yeah, I would say take your time, take your space, and isolate yourself if you need to clear your thoughts. And I was talking about the book, right? I feel like they don't want me to tell you about this book because it's so magical. But Siddhartha, it's that's why I was talking about God. I remember now. I'm distracted by my bags. I'm sorry. um. Anyway, so the book Siddhartha is just about his path to enlightenment, right? So he he starts off as a regular person, but he's like a monk. He's like a monk, and then he chooses to have this goal of reaching nirvana, right? So, which is crazy because the spa that I went to here, and it's like, well, there's other spas, but the main one that stood out to me was the spa called Nirvana. So I just thought that was significant, and feeling like I don't know if we ever fully reach nirvana, but it's really cool to see signs of it on your journey, especially when you're just waiting to be fully awakened. So anyway, this is his goal, right? Is to reach true, full enlightenment. So he goes, he starves himself, he fasts, he is just doing everything he can to kill his old self, to get rid of his ego, to get rid of basically to just like his human traits or whatever, right? Feeling jealous, feeling gluttonous, feeling anger and things like that, right? So he isolated himself away from everybody, and he waited, and he was patient, and he did I think it was like a 15-day fast without eating food, and then a 28-day fast, just to like deny the self, right? So in doing that, it taught him patience and resilience and determination, and strength. Um, so that's why I like doing those things and practicing self-discipline, because it really does, it really shows you your true colors, and it highlights your areas of weakness, and it just shows you like where you can be better, right? Um, so yeah, like when I did my 60-day juice cleanse, it wasn't, I don't feel like it was that hard. And I remember my nutritionist was like, "You're weird. Like, why is this easy for you?" And my body was just tired of all this junk. So it just needed to it just needed to detox, right? So what I did, um, I will make a separate video about this. But yeah, basically what I did was just have juice and fruit juice and vegetable juice, like green juice and a mixture basically, but of juices. And I would have like 100 ounces a day of juice and 100 ounces of water, and then maybe like I would snack on nuts and fruit, and that was it. But of course, like the first couple weeks or whatever, I started off eating fruit, vegetables. I mean, there was nothing wrong with eating vegetables and like fruit also with the juicing, but I just really felt like it was time to like cleanse my body of everything, and it really felt like it was above me. Like it was after I got into my car was totaled, and my dog had just died before that. So I really felt like he was just watching over me, my little dog, and he wanted my life to change. Or maybe, my spirit guides did also. So yeah, I'm tripping out on this gift that I just received on the beach. Like I just found it and it was a little wet from the rain or whatever, but it's just the timing, and then like it was crazy. So yeah. Anyway, uh anyway, I keep forgetting where I was in my story. Well, yeah, about my juicing. Yeah, it was an interesting and enlightening experience. Like I felt like I could reach an even higher level of, like, I really felt godly when I was juicing. Like I felt so much energy. I felt like my blood run through my veins. Like I just felt amazing, and I felt like my body was just clear of everything. Like I was empty, like in a good way. Like like it was just water and running through me and whatever blood and whatever else is in there. So yeah, it was amazing, and I highly, highly recommend it for everybody. I watched a documentary called Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dying, and it was Joe Breville. He also makes like blenders and juicers. I actually have a juicer, his juicer. Um, and yeah, I think that was like kind of what really got me to want to try it, because he was like, he did a uh, he did a 60-day juice cleanse, and he was, before he started, he was taking 50 different medications just for like to to be alive. And afterwards, I don't think he was taking any. Maybe, yeah, maybe a few, but like after his cleanse, like he didn't need any of those. So that just shows like the healing powers of fruits and vegetables. And so I'm 1,000% like a fruit head, and it will always be like it will always be like a love of mine. Like I love fruit. Um, and I learned that like you could, it was just amazing to learn that like you can live off of like just fruits and vegetables. And it feels like silly or like to say that, like it should be known, but I don't think it's known. Like what I felt the most strong was that during that time, and I wish I documented it, which is why I'm documenting my fast now. But like I felt like we, just have all been scammed by like the glorifying of food. Like we only need what grows in the earth, and like even in like those survivor shows when they are like, there's a group of people who are hunters and gatherers, and then and then some of them, most of them eat meat, right? And I think this was the show Alone, um, but or maybe Naked and Afraid. Yeah, I think it was Naked and Afraid. But one of them, one girl, she didn't eat meat, so she brought cashews and she ate fruit, and the fruit that they found in the forest. And because the people who thought that they needed meat to survive, like, I think some of them ended up tapping out because they weren't able to hunt meat, and they're like, we can't live off of fruit. So I just thought that was interesting because, one, they were wrong. You can live off of fruit. And the vegan girl, she ended up surviving, like, and being one of the survivors, which I knew that she would. So sometimes we just have to go through things and give ourselves the life skills, because I just have always had this feeling of like, you never know, like, what situation you're going to be faced in. So always know how to swim, always know how to run, and think about how those two skills alone will, like, how far they will get you. If somebody's chasing after you, like, mediocre pace, you could get away. And so yeah, that's funny. And if you are a traveler, like, you need to know how to swim, because you just do. I don't want to say stuff, but so yeah, I think, like, just having those feelings of feeling like you need to survive in any situation, I think that it's good to have those skills. But so yeah, doing that 60-day juice cleanse, just like, it really prepared me for a lot of situations. Like, it gave me just like the tools to navigate life, right? And it gave me like the self-discipline. So sometimes, like, you do things just so that you can discipline yourself, so that you can gain self-discipline, right? Just like we tell kids, like, you go to school because you just need to learn how to do stuff that you don't want to do. You got to grow up, and you got to go to work, and you got to do stuff that you don't want to do as an adult, right? So as adults, like, we have to remind ourselves of that. Like, we do have to wake up and make the bed and go to work and cook and clean and take care of ourselves. Like, we have to do those things, right? And so we have to take care of our bodies and function so that we're able to just live and experience this human life, right? Like, and experience it to the fullest. Like, treat yourself good. Don't put things in your body that you know will make you feel bad. Hey, little guy. So many little stray dogs here. They're so cute. So yeah, you just have to like take care of yourself, because nobody is going to take care of you for you, and you only have one vessel. You were given this one vessel in life, and like, to be like, so what I've been feeling is like, I'm not trying to like, miss these cycles, right? Going back to my, like, back to like how I'm feeling, and my, in this day one, is that, like, I don't want to repeat cycles, and I don't want to continue to come back in many lives and learn the same lessons over and over again when I can learn them this life, right? So that's a feeling that I'm feeling strongly. So just be strong, be patient, and you can do this. Like, when we talk about fast, like, you can do it in so many different ways, and I can talk about that on a different day. But yeah, I wish y'all the best. For those of you who are doing the fast, I will continue to document just my experience. And so, good luck to y'all. I know that you can do it. Again, I suggest you reading Siddhartha to help you through any type of fast that you're doing and to maintain your strength and to know that it hurts to have those parts of you die, but that just know that you will a new part of you will be reborn, and it'll be a better you that you won't want to go, like you won't want to go backwards. So uh yeah, so I love y'all. Good luck, and I will talk to you soon.